But spirituality is when you go beyond that. You go beyond what they've asked you to do things as a wakuma, like we beyond your limits.
Are you aware that for someone to be spiritual, sometimes they need religious doctrines?
Sometimes they need it.
Yes, even most of the times.
Yes, sometimes yes. It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Well, the Bible says, "Blessed is the man that walketh." Oh, you know what I mean? So you can't you can't follow God if you don't know His doctrines, His teachings. And where do you get it? Sometimes from the church, from radios, people preaching this stuff. But when you get it, you have to apply it. I would say, "Wakumano assume." Do you get me? So you can't take it out. But I didn't just say when someone is going to church, is being religious, that person is not spiritual. Do you get me? So use the word. That's why Jesus said there was this parable when the sower was going to sow this seed, and some fell on, let me say, 3 different places: a rock, a fertile ground, and some fell in thorns. It's talking about we humans. You get me? We humans, yes. So I said, I'll show you them more. The things he said, I'll show you them more. I'll show you maybe maybe in the mosques, I'll show you them more. Maybe not just Christian, maybe so that I'll show you them more. The heart, no, but the heart is not, it's not in the church. So that person you need to transform your mind, transform your heart. That's why David said something. He said, "Change this heart. Take this stony heart away from me and give me a heart of flesh." So when you're able to transform this thing from within, I think then you are on your way to being a spiritual. And trust me, a spiritual Christian, when you are spiritual, sometimes you don't even need to pray that much. There are some people, they play a lot. They are best, but they play a lot. Or yeah, way. And when you're spiritual, God has this covenant with you.
Okay.
Like, you don't stress with prayer, you don't stress with assessing or to be born. You don't stress. Someone can just sit down and start to sing. Look at David. David won't pray anything. He'll just use his psalms and things. Then heaven will just come down for him.
Okay.
Because he had this connection with the man up there. And they say, "Be or be strong." Like he knew, said, "This is my covenant with God. This is what winning as a So sometimes let's just seek the spiritual aspect more than
the religious.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. We are going to go for a quick commercial break, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back from this quick break. We are going to continue then end. So I would like to ask this question. I'm going to start with Paragon. Now, people believe that when you are not religious, you can actually be spiritual. It can make you spiritual. You can actually develop things. We can actually give you spiritual growth and stuff. People don't go to church, but they still believe that they are spiritual. But to me, I know that sometimes you want to be spiritual, you need to go to church, because that is where the guidance is going to come from. You get the pastor. Someone might be spiritual, unkind Bible, and you need the Bible to be spiritual. You need the doctrines in the church to be spiritual. So can it actually happen that one can be spiritual without being religious, without going to church, without going to the shrine, or without going to the mosque?
Yes, I solely believe in that. I mean, we shouldn't center it just on Christianity as well. We should consider all the other religions. It's a whole context, so we should consider all the other religions. Now, in my opening statement, like I said, being spiritual has to do with a set of beliefs. So being spiritual doesn't necessarily have to do with you going to a place of worship. There is a link; they are just related. But for a person to be spiritual, it has nothing to do with you going to a place of worship. No, there is something we call astral projection. When you talk about astral projection, it has to do with the mind and then the body. Now, like I said, I've stated over and over again, these are beliefs. So with astral projection, a person can sit in a chair and then imagine his or herself on a rope, flying, or just moving in the air. And then it is believed per research that it happens. Oh yes, it happens.
But you know, sometimes with this kind of thing, let me talk about the Christianity aspect.
Okay.
Yes. You know, you can't just say you are spiritual. Because when you are being spiritual, it entails a lot. A lot goes in. You need to read the Bible. You need to meditate. You need to, people also believe that you need to go to church to be spiritual. Yes, because when you go to church, someone might not have the chance in their house. Someone might not have the time or the chance to read the Bible. But when he or she goes to church, maybe you can otie ofa obi wo ho ni sign for the Bible ko ni people.
Oh, but I can just center my beliefs on our societal values, and then whatever goes around, what goes around me, and then I feel like I am spiritual. I lead my mind. I mean, I don't think a person needs to be in church before we tell you that's where you're born, where you're papa, if we are being honest.
But if you want to be spiritual, that is what I'm saying, that so one kwa sorry, one kwa mosque, one kwa shrine, uncle she is also you're spiritual. Don't you think that worldly stuff can make you divert from your spirituality and actually start doing worldly stuff?
Worldly stuffs.
Yeah.
I mean, I am listening to worldly music, as we call it, and then I feel like I'm being spiritual as well. I am taking alcohol.
So here.
I'm taking alcohol, and I feel like there is some sort of spirituality in it.
Here, I don't agree with you, Mr. Paragon. Like, spirituality is, as we said, having a connection with a supreme being bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
So, let me say, we are war or no. You've not been to church, you've not been to the mosques, you're not a traditionalist. Uncle BBR. What's this supreme being you are having a connection with?
Yeah.
Nothing. Only Namibia. If even all chant cry, you have to have maybe Baphomet or some spirit. Some spirit. You have to know the spirit, the things it likes and it dislikes. You get me? So you have to have a background of something, of a spirit. Do you get me? If it's God, okay, this is God. See, it goes beyond knowing the good and the bad, knowing the right and the wrong. And then it's something fundamental. It's the basis of life. Fear cry better, we yourself, but it goes beyond that.
But people forget that in this world, basically there are spirits and forces moving around.
But you have to know them. You say, home, say, and I both person no plan or chill the chiwadi.
So depends on what I want to do.
Now I will say maybe I mean sorry, me some bosom. Okay, bosom when I me some tigari. Only we no pay, we no you get me.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Oh yes, I have a question for you.
Okay, I'm here.
Obi to me you'll be at the end, and then the person will be like, Obe brepa, and then true be brepa. So at that instance, no sadi pano ka obe brepa, no spirits been anoni.
Okay, I say, oh yeah, there, no say, obe brepa. Then the pani here. Sometimes we say we have this thing. Words are, let me say, we have the Bible says we have.
Your tongue is more powerful than
you get me? We have power in our tongue. As human beings like this, God said He created us in His own image. So as human beings, we are very powerful as we are. That's why our part me then it's at all no shroud. Do you get me? And to me say that time I was like, when you do something to me, I won't seek revenge. I'll just go inside because my DNA is shimmy from within. Anything I say is not from this physical body, it's from my spirit. Human beings, you are made up of this body, the spirit, and the soul. Do you get me? So sometimes we are the nation, or your kasa. No, it's not from this body. The spirit now takes over. That's why I was saying that when someone is spiritual, know how you deal with the person. And for only lifestyle, when you know someone is spiritual, like someone or ABB, the person is very spiritual, know how you deal with the person. You don't find the panel born inside, or sometimes the person David then I want or no be crab. I'm not saying it's good, or no be crab, but when it comes to from there no or see near area Christians is the devil. See, the devil is the accuser of the brethren. Once also nyame abaye this no oma kwaye bone, then you start after everyone say yeah over drowns was sorry. Now after the over drowns, then you'll be like I know now kwaye see no. And if you don't take care, that's what will take you away from the presence of God.
So
But wait, I want to ask.
Please.
I want to ask. Let me
Yes,
let me come in.
let me also encourage what I said. So once when I said so the youth, once you make this sin, like the sin shouldn't take you away from God. Just like David, he goes and he accepts his sins. Oh, I've done it, forgive me. Because the devil will keep that thing. Yeah, what dream? Maybe why about not sorry, oh bompy. And then I'll call you away. And not call you away. It shouldn't draw you away. One is somebody is God. So devil why are you going? I said, or chum if you want. Nyame yesi ono no chim boni nas ono e boni anudru. So when she or chim boni nas or boni anudru. So once you sin, just go to him. Oh, this is what I did. I'm very sorry. It won't repeat itself again. Forgive me. God will forgive you. Do you get me?
Yes.
So Lord, please.
I have a question for you.
Again, okay.
Now you said that to conclude on everything you said,
okay.
It means that for me to be spiritual, it means that I need to be religious as well, isn't it?
Yeah, in a way.
In a way, okay, fine.
I'm not saying.
Let me
Yes, I want you to answer my question.
Okay.
We believe that the devil also possesses some sort of spirit, right? He's spiritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fine, I want to know the devil. So, what religion would you advise me to join?
You want to know the devil?
Oh yes, I want a spirit. So, what religion would you advise me to join?
You want the devil's spirit?
Yes.
Okay. I'm coming. From the beginning,
Yes.
when we started the
I
issue,
want one answer.
no, you said something.
Okay.
You said something. You said when you are from the traditional religion, we will term you as what? As the devil.
As the devil.
You said that from your own mouth.
Yes, I said.
I didn't say it. So
But
this question. This question.
doesn't actually make you
I
a
said you
devil.
would term. We didn't.
So it's like we have this idea already.
It's a perception
Yes, already.
Yes.
So there's no need of you going there again.
based
my brother.
on zero facts.
But I want to come to something that Richie said.
Okay.
He said, when you sin, you know that you go to God, go and pray to Him and ask for forgiveness. That's what you say, right?
Yeah.
But you know that sometimes you sin, you go and pray, you come back and sin and sin and sin. Something like this, is it deliberate? And do you think God is actually going to forgive you for that? Because you keep on sinning and then you keep on coming back to Him to ask for forgiveness. So something like this, is it deliberate?
Okay.
And you know, you can't always pin a sin to the devil.
I'm coming.
Because as humans, yes, you believe that you know what is right from what is wrong.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. So I made this statement that as humans, we are made up of the body, soul, and spirit. So, and always the body fights against the spirit. The body aims for lust. Do you get me? And the spirit, like, it feeds on the word of God. The body leads us into temptation. So Paul says something. After preaching to the people, I beat my body and I subdue my body under my spirit. Do you get it? So if you can't tame your body under your spirit, the body will lead you to do things, to do certain things. And when you sin, ye nipa kra na nyame say nipa efom ye nipa form ye if anche nipa ne say implement saying how much more he God.
Okay.
So just go to him, who forgive you.
The
Okay.
thing is, it's religion that makes them think that way. Oh yes, it is religion that makes you think that when I sin, I'll move to God or a being, a supreme being, and then or a particular object of worship, and then go and ask for forgiveness. But the truth is, forgiveness is within your heart. That's what people don't know. I can offend you. Forgiveness is within your heart. I always tell the
How?
people around me.
How?
Yes, I am telling you.
Okay, tell
I
me.
always tell the people around me. For you to ask for forgiveness from someone, you need to feel regret within your heart first. Forgiveness is within your heart. I've offended Richie here. Then within my heart, I realize that I've offended him. I tell myself that what I've done is bad. I feel regret. Regret is coming from somewhere. There is a belief. I have understood that. I have understood that what I did is wrong. So in a way, I'm going to change my mentality or my mindset. That is forgiveness.
But it doesn't end there.
Okay.
It doesn't end there. Okay, true. Maybe you've psyched your mind. Okay, oh, what I did was not right. Okay, I could have done it this way. Then you approach the person. Oh, brother, I did this. I'm very sorry.
The person is not a religion. That's it. I will approach you and tell you. I'll approach
So
you.
you think so?
Okay.
So you think you accepting that what you did was wrong. So it's like you the person that has this let me say this anger in him that maybe you did this and maybe you've not approached me. depending on who credit crowd, maybe our own fuel or something like that. So, what you have to say, you just approach the person. You get me? Oh, my brother, I did this. And somebody will say, Obi, or Bonnie, Fatchen how many times? 77 times. Do you get me?
So,
Alright.
so that is
Okay.
That is the main reason why people offend. Like
Okay.
they make offense.
Please,
once
we are
before
here.
the bed.
Oh, okay, we are
How do I
okay.
apologize to the devil
Okay.
too? Because in some instances I also offended the devil. There are
Okay.
things that happened in my life that I blame the devil. Then eventually I realized that it was my own way of life. How do I apologize?
Why
to
should
the
you?
devil?
Alright.
Why should you
Alright.
apologize to you? But he's
Okay.
the one. He's the one who
Okay,
who
yeah,
brought
wrapping up.
us to this mess we are in
We are wrapping
right now.
up.
What mess?
We're supposed to be we're supposed to be in the Garden of Eden enjoying. Like when I'm saying, me church go to me shot area. Me this can go to area me now.
Did the devil force Adam to?
But why should you compete with your maker? Like
That,
why?
no, that actually
Why should
God
you
gave Adam a choice.
Yes,
They
it was
gave
a choice.
But
You
okay,
believe
but
your
we
answer.
are wrapping up. We are wrapping up.
Now, in the first place, you shouldn't compete with God so that God will throw you down here.
We are wrapping up. We are wrapping up. We are wrapping
Nobody
up.
forced Adam to. Let's be honest.
We are wrapping up.
Adam chose-
So
Adam
as
chose
we
to
as we
consume
wrap
that
up, I would like for you to look
Out
into
of
the camera
lust.
and say something to your viewers. Put on your social media handles and any word of motivation or encouragement or advice to them. So Richie.
Okay. So I am Nana Kwesi Richie, a voice coach. And one thing I have for you is that don't let the devil steal you away from God. No. Even when you sin, move closer to him, draw closer to him, because he's ever ready to cleanse you and make you whole. Thank you. And the number is 0246722968.
Okay. Mr. Paragon.
All right, so I am Mr. Paragon as usual. I am active on X, and then on X, on X you can follow me on X, RSM Paragon 6. RSM Paragon 6 on X. You can follow me as well. My number will be available later. One thing I have to conclude on this, what I have to tell everyone out there is, don't think that you only live a good life, or you only live a righteous life, or you be on the rightful path only when you are religious. No. Within you, the things you do, the life you live, that will determine where you are going, and then the impact that life will have on your community, and then even on your own self. So just live a good life. Don't wait to be religious. No, let people judge you. Just move on, live a good life, do the right things, and then you are good to go.
All right, thank you. And my name is Victoria, your host for tonight's episode. Also, you can my phone number is 05580464431, and also I'm into clothing businesses, so you can follow me on TikTok, that is Victoria's Wear Looks, and then Instagram, that is Victoria Kwe, and then on Facebook, Victoria Kwe. Thank you.
Hello viewers, it's your girl Sexy Treasure. Keep watching FK Podcast. Kindly subscribe, like and share.